Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to our last Lex Day group discussion. First of all, let's introduce ourselves before we dive into the topic. Okay, so my name is Nordana Adjana binti Jumahat. My metric number is 231472 and I am student from the Faculty of Human Ecology. I will be leading our discussion today and let's pass the mic to the next person to introduce themselves.
All right, my name is Izakmal bin Zulkifli. My matrix number is 222854, and I'm from the Faculty of Agriculture.
Six. I'm also a student from Faculty of Human Ecology.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurza Fanisa binti Abu Jamal. My matric number is 231660. I am a Bachelor of Art in French Language Study with Honours, Fakulti Bahasa dan Komunikasi, and second year student. So next, Fatin.
Hello everyone, my name is Fatina Fishaniza binti Karaniza and my metric number is 231416. I am also a student of Faculty of Human Ecology.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hisham bin Muhammad Yunus. My metric number is 228209 and I'm from Faculty of Educational Studies.
Okay, thank you everyone. So today we are discussing the LAX Day 2026 video. With the theme is LAX Preserving Human Interaction in the Age of AI. So personally, I feel this theme is a big wake-up call for us as students. We use AI every day, but we forget how important real chatting is. So let's start our thoughts. Izan, what did you learn from the video?
All right, thank you. So first, the thing that I learned, perhaps is the fact that AI is advancing really fast, and the fact that Lex is very relevant because it forces us to basically step away from our screen and talk to each other. Though obviously we are still talking to each other through the screen, but at least we have like more human interaction and that actually have like a meaningful base for real human relation. And that's the reason why I also really like Lex. And also the utilization of AI is definitely something that we learn because it forced me to basically learn uh, how to use AI in many different way, other than just like generating an answer or imagery. So that is definitely something that I learned from this from all the activity in regard to this course. Uh, next presenter.
Face a huge culture shock because they were in isolation and lack real communication skill. So that is our playground to fix that. So that's all from me. Thank you.
True factor. In the student panel, Olivia admitted that relying too much on AI made her lose confidence, and she even has to double check with AI before answering questions in her real life. That shows how screen learning can affect our social skills.
Thank you, Fatin. I also agree that AI can give facts, but it doesn't have emotion on it or empathy. So, like the panelists said, that we lose the human touch if we only communicate with the chatbot. How about you, Safia?
Yeah, thank you, Mimi Rahman. So first, our unique human voice is our greatest asset. Alisa, the alumni panelist, mentioned she prefer her word to sound personal rather than looking like AI generated text. So, Dan, do you think?
Great points. So we all agree that AI is just a tool and we should not let it replace genuine human connection. And now let's solve the next puzzle. It is the part 2. So the case of the lost presentation. Anna, Jason, Mei Ling, and Farid failed their presentation. And from my reading of the case, the biggest mistake they made was prioritizing speed over substance. Safia, what was the main root cause?
Okay, thank you so much, Andania Adriana. The root cause was their over reliance on AI content that they didn't actually understand. So they choose speed over actual learning. Mimi, I need your opinion.
Yeah, I think Jason contribute the most because he rushed he rushed the word using AI, which created slides with complex formal language. It sound very professional, but the ideas were totally unclear.
I agree with you, Mimi, but Anna as a leader is also to blame. Mailing and Farid actually raised concerns that the content was too general and confusing, but the team ignored those red flags and didn't discuss them. Do you agree with me, Fakr?
Yes, of course. They fell into the trap of working together but not connecting. They just divide the task, work in silos, and never check in with each other. So, Izul?
Yes, yes. So I definitely like agree with you. And another point I would like to make is like I don't. To me, it's very clear that perhaps they're not truly do a proper rehearsal. They're probably like not very good at communicating with each other in all their tasks. They're definitely just reading what they're supposed to do in the slide rather than actually like connecting and working together to be like a narrative. So that is my criticism and what I think. So how about you, Dan?
So, excellent analysis. And to conclude the puzzle, the failure was caused by blindly using AI, ignoring team consents, and skipping the rehearsal. Jason and Anna contributed the most due to poor communication. So we go to the next part. To wrap up, how do we keep our own learning more human so we don't end up like that group? For me, I will make sure our group always does a quick sync up meeting for every assignment so nobody works in isolation. And so what about the rest?
So for me, we must use AI strictly as an assistant, not our master. Always rewrite things in our own words. So how about you, Izan?
So in my opinion, the lesson that we should learn is, I think there's still value in face-to-face communication. I think we should, be able to talk to each other more often to actually think. And I also agree with you, Fakro, which is I should basically like strictly use as a base that kind of like an easy way to get information, but it is us who need to process, understand, and think and make decision based on it. That's what I think. So, how about you, Fatin?
I think my point of view is actually we shouldn't be afraid to make a mistake. And making mistake and laughing about it with your friend is actually how we learn naturally. Do you agree with me, Mimi?
Thank you, Fatin. I also agree with you. We need to treat Lex is a fun platform to connect, not just an assignment for our grades. How about you, Safia?
Um, Okay, I think what Mimi said is true, but I probably like when Dr. Azima said in her closing speech, continuous practice and repetition are what convert effort into a real skill, and I cannot be too fast track because of that. So then,
So we'll said everyone and let's use technology. Let's use sorry. Let's use technology. Aduh mak. Tak eh. Typo pula. Fatin tolong kat nanti. Okay, well said. Let's use technology to empower our communication and but not replace it. So thank you everyone for your contribution and ideas, and goodbye. See you next time.
Bye, thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
For your cooperation.